mean, I love the Texans. Great people.
Great hospitality.
No, but are they? Or are they just threatening?
And scary.
And you have to say that.
No,
I
Texas
don't.
hospitality is out of this world.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not sort of sinister, like, y'all sit down, nice to see y'all. This is the 4 till 7 thing. Right now we're joined by two stars from maybe my favourite TV show ever. It's certainly the one I look forward the most to the conclusion of. They're here to tell us all about the new show, Dutton Ranch, the latest series in the Yellowstone universe. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Kelly, Reilly and Cole Hauser.
Hey, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Thank you.
for having us.
Can I just say, lovely to have you on the show. Absolutely fantastic. How long are you in this country for? How long are you going to be here?
Well, I spend a lot of time here because I'm from here, but we're here just for this little bit of a press tour for a few days. I think we go to Berlin later or tomorrow.
Mañana, Berlin.
New
I've
York.
never been to London, so this
Haven't
is
you?
the first
Welcome.
first time, and I've been shown around by Kelly and company, so it's pretty cool.
Made
spot
you your
got.
first pot of tea yesterday.
Yes.
Is she taking you down to the, are you going down the Bentel Centre?
What's that?
Enter, the Bentel Centre.
It's the Bentel Center.
Are you going down the, no, you go to the Bentel Centre?
Kelly's smiling.
Nighttime joint?
No, seriously.
It's where you spend your misspent youth.
Yes.
It's where you go on a Saturday with your mates. You get on the bus, you go to the Bentel Centre.
I would have probably spent some time down there.
Yeah. No, you definitely would have done. Oh, it's where the bad girls are at.
Oh, good.
Okay. No, what's really weird is my partner Vanessa, and I hate to blaze in with this. She used to go to Hinchley Wood.
Stop it.
No, right next door. And
My
is that?
past has come.
It's really
an
cool to be
area
in
of
our
sort
home
of
country.
South London, Surrey border.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a place and went to Torworth Girls' School, which is the Hinchley Girls' School, was just
Yes.
down the road, and they seemed a bit more proper than us.
Well, do you know what's really funny is I said that I was talking to you today, and she said, you know, she went to Tolworth. And she looked at me like, you shouldn't be talking to I was like, oh, God, this is beef.
There
Is
was
that
a
where you used to
rivalry.
jump the gate to go into the carnival?
No,
or-
that was Chessington World of
Oh, okay.
Adventures.
Ah, the world of adventures.
Are you going to be taking Cole to Chessington?
Do you know what? I left Chessington when I was 16. I've never spoken about Chessington more than I have the past few days. No, just, my parents are still there, and it's lovely to go back. But yeah, no, I live down in West Sussex now, and I'm here. But yeah, proud
wanna
of
come
my
check out
Tolworth
West
Girls'
Sussex.
School.
You got-
I wouldn't have been an actress if it wasn't for Tolworth Girls' School. I had the most amazing drama teachers there, and so I'm so grateful for that place.
Who was your drama teacher there? Do you want to say thanks
Yeah,
now?
I'd love to. Phil and Barbara Tong. They were Mr. and Mrs. Tong. They were just radical and passionate and took us to every single play, the National Theatre and at the Donmar, the Royal Court. New writers talked to me about Stanislavski. It was mind-blowing, and it was just off the A3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tongs off the A3.
They're mind-blowing.
Well done, Tongs.
Well done on the Tongs. No relation to Pete Tong. But can I also ask you, what just because as soon as I said you're on the show instantly, please don't be offended by this, my partner Vanessa said, you know, she went to Tolworth. She's one of the Tolworth Tarts. And no, but that's what Hinchley Wood girls used to go.
I
What
know
was your
so
name
much
for
about
them?
Kelly, and now I'm finding out even more.
You know what? Hinchley Wood, they like to think that they
Yes.
but they weren't. So you can let Vanessa know. How old is Vanessa? What year was she in?
She's 45.
All right, well, I'm a bit older than her, so
Okay.
I'm better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she started listing girls she had beef with. Still, she
It
says
runs deep.
Oscar she knows so. Anyway, let's move on.
Vanessa
Fine,
is small, but she's powerful.
Yeah, she's powerful. Yeah, she's furious. But no, but in that part of the A3, I don't think it was all maybe it was all the lead in the atmosphere back there. But it makes for quite a vindictive mark of woman.
Oh, it does, yeah. I grew up in Surbiton, which is about 1 mile
God,
from
we're
there
all
as well. Yeah,
neighbours.
it's crazy, yeah.
Awesome, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on with this. We've got Dutton Ranch, a brand new show in the Yellowstone firmament. Tell us a little bit about it, Cole.
God, it's you know, look, it's been a dream come true to kind of continue, obviously, the Yellowstone world, and with Dutton Ranch, you know, it starts in Montana, but ultimately we find ourselves in Texas, and it's really about, you know, the evolution of these two characters, and also Carter, our son, you know, and we're just a small kind of family unit that are looking to just kind of have peace and, you know, be able to, you know, do a farm to table, you know, ranch and meet a cowboy and just have an easy life.
Do you find peace?
What do you think?
That wouldn't be very entertaining, would it?
Can I say I watched the first bit of the first episode? It was only sent to me on a tablet, and I want to watch it on telly properly. Yeah. But what I wanted to ask you was, were you... And I say this with no risk of spoiling it for Yellowstone fans. When you read the script, were you amazed at how quickly things, as we say in South London, turned to custard in the show?
You know, listen, we were a big part of the beginning, middle and end of the show. So we, wanted to have obviously a little bit more in Montana, I'll be honest.
Right.
Just a little bit more peace and joy. But, it all comes crashing down relatively early. And, look, we had to find a way to start these characters literally in the ashes to be able to build the show that we hope to do for the next, 3 to 5 years, God willing.
Yeah.
So,
God willing.
Yeah. So we wanted to, obviously start it in a way where they have something to climb, a ladder. There's no elevators for this couple. So.
But were you stunned at how quickly? I mean, I saw you were there. Nice. I'm thinking, what could go wrong? It's two people under a rug in a field.
Yeah, in the mountains.
Yeah, in the mountains. I'm thinking, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
And it did, didn't it?
It sure did. Lightning struck, literally.
No, but I've written down here, trouble's always fixing to mosey on over and say howdy to all of y'all.
That's poetic.
Do you see your characters as lucky or unlucky?
I think they have some karma. That is,
they contribute to the chaos.
Yeah,
It's a Dutton thing, I'll tell you.
It's drama, right? We're in a very elevated world.
Drama requires conflict of some kind.
And we know these characters as sort of warriors. I've spent 6 seasons of TV fighting
literally
for my father's ranch and his dream of protecting it.
No, you fight anyone.
Anybody.
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah, like physically fighting them.
Children.
Yeah.
Children who dare to challenge you at breakfast.
How dare they?
Yeah, but I get that. A lot of people do. Yeah, that's why it's one of the acceptable bits of conflict. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, it's kill or be killed, mate.
Yeah, right. Like I say, just at breakfast.
At breakfast. So I feel like they needed a bit of a rest. They needed a little bit of something. Who are they? Who are these characters without the fight? The ranch is gone. John Dutton is dead. She's lost her father. And they just get to concentrate on one another for a minute.
Right.
Like a nice warm hot springs would have been good, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just simple.
We did suggest it. They didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe grow some olives or something.
Yeah, but I always want a film of like James Bond's Day Off.
Yeah, right.
What is he? That kind of thing.
Just playing snooker.
Just plays a bit of snooker. Right? I did the adverts on socials for Yellowstone. Yeah, and
he got on a horse.
They let me ride a horse around Wandsworth. It was immense. I was so pleased. I had to cowboy up. I'll tell you now.
Wow.
I cowboyed up the thing in here, and I got to ride a horse to work
in London.
Yes, because it was to say that the last 4 when they were, was it last 4 of Yellowstone? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's to kind of promote that.
Wow.
Can I ask you, Kelly, at the start of the series, at the start of Yellowstone, you never rode. Obviously, because of what happened historically to your mother. Yeah. And then you kind of started. Do you now love it? Because this opened with you looking really at home in the saddle, with you and Cole riding off for an ideal picnic and a bit of romance under a blanket.
Well, yeah. Good research, Johnny.
No, I just watched the show.
Amazing.
I'm not your biggest fan.
Well, but it's really nice. Beth had a tragic accident. Her mum was killed by a horse landed on her chest because Beth was a bit scared of horses, and she was, and the horse reared up and killed her. And her mum said to her, she was like lying there dying, "This is your fault." Beth naturally stayed away from horses for the rest of her life.
Yes,
she hated them.
But do you like them now?
Kelly loves them.
Okay,
I've been riding all my life, and so Beth, then we sort of got her in the saddle, and she went on a cattle ranch, and she became a sort of bona fide ranching sort of cowgirl by the end of it.
All actors, I know, are sort of told, when you're asked, can you sword fight, can you ride, you always put that.
Yes.
Was it regardless? You can do that.
Jazz dancing.
Yeah, you can do jazz and tap. But were you surprised that when your bluff was called with this show?
Listen, there's levels to riding. And Taylor smoked them out very quick.
No, he's amazing.
Yeah, because he does it. He really does it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's his love, it's his passion, more so than even writing or acting or show business. His horse, he's got like
Okay, this is Taylor Sheridan they're talking about, who is the show's writer and producer. He first really lit up my world with Hell or High Water, which I just thought was one of the best films of the modern age.
Yeah.
What kind of a man is the creator of this? Because it's hard to believe that someone who can ride that well and looks that good also has the right to have any sort of talent at all. Sorry. What right does he have to be able to write?
The great thing about Taylor is he is what you see.
Is he?
Yes. I mean, he's serious. He's fun when, he has a few cocktails in him.
Yeah.
He loves to ride horses. He loves to, just be around everything. I mean, Bosque Ranch has become like an empire in Weatherford. And I stayed out there when we filmed for 8 months. And he's just taken over the place. And it's
crazy.
25 head of horses. He's got every discipline from reining, cutting, roping, you name it. So
4-6's ranch, is that his?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he bought this as part of a sort of
Yes.
there's 250,000 acres or something, which is
It's
the
ridiculous,
third biggest ranch in Texas. I think the biggest is 806,000.
Yeah, that's King Ranch is the biggest.
Yes.
Yeah.
806,000 acres.
That's a country.
It's bigger than Wales. It's like, that's not a ranch, that's Scotland.
It is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we shot out there towards the end of, what is it, C6B or what do they call it? But, we shot out there and it was miserably hot. It was about 118 and all of us were just
in
like,
summer.
What the hell did he buy this place for?
Kelly, how did you deal with Texas? Not
Yeah,
well.
the
The
heat.
heat. I mean, I'm obviously from Chessington. We haven't figured that out. And my dad is from Ireland. I am not of America. I am not of the strength of being able to withhold that weather. That weather is.
There is nothing in those two that would mean that in your genes you can
Nothing.
survive 118-degree heat. Neither Ireland nor Chessington, even though it is a world of adventure.
It is.
Something I would put it to you, Kelly Reilly. You've never left.
Not in my soul.
Yeah.
But no, the heat and the snakes and everything. I mean, it was challenging. It was Montana. You do get all 4 seasons fully, and I loved it when September rolled in and it started to get and the snow came in, and then I felt much better, especially when it rained. It was heaven. But the heat is another. It is
it's an
brutal.
animal.
Well, you
But
must have trailers with like industrial air conditioning.
Yeah.
trailers are unit based.
Yeah.
So
Right.
when you go off film,
Oh, you're out on location.
you're out
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
world
yeah.
and you're in a tent
in the
with a
outdoors.
fan.
Man.
And
And the fan does
The
nothing.
scale of
It
Texas.
just pushes more hot air at
Yeah,
your face.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Texas is bigger than France.
Yeah.
Which is
And
the
France
biggest.
is huge.
And France is the biggest country in Europe by a country mile.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or a country kilometre. but Texas is crazily big, and this is a crazily big ranch. But you would take Montana over Texas for filming any day, right?
I mean, I love the Texans. Great people.
Great hospitality.
No, but are they?
No,
Or,
they
or
are.
are they
The
just
ones-
threatening?
And scary.
No.
And you have to say that.
No,
I
Texas
don't.
hospitality is out of this world.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not sort of sinister, like, y'all
Montanians
sit down, nice to see y'all.
The difference between Montana and Texas is you've got Texas hospitality, and the Montanans are a little bit more guarded.
Are they?
Are they?
And there's less than 1 million people there. There's more animals than people.
Wow.
Yeah.
They kind of live out on the grid, off the grid, I should
Yeah.
say. And in Texas, the hospitality that they'll take their shirt off for you. Hey, come on in here.
That's
let me,
right.
if you need something, I mean, they're
But then if you make a slip, can things turn real fast?
if you're rude, yeah.
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 White eyes and big R's, I'll tell you now.
Okay.
Because your character, Rip Cole, is a problem solver,
Yeah.
especially when things get dirty.
Yeah.
Do people in real life expect you to sort out a problem in a restaurant if there's
Has
a
it
problem?
changed? Has it changed?
Are
what your
you
friends see?
expected to knock heads together and
Yeah.
tidy things up?
You know what? I'll tell you this, and it's pretty cool. Is I've had no problems with anybody.
Because I think you're...
Bar, restaurant,
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause-
airport, everybody leaves me alone, which is kind of
Okay, and this one to Kelly. If they see him as a problem solver,
Yeah.
no, but I was just going to say, do you sometimes people are they now like, problem maker?
I don't know what they're thinking, but they're certainly looking at me with a little bit of worry. They do expect me to. They want to drink. There's a lot of people who want to go drinking with Beth.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I get that a lot.
Right.
They
Who
expect-
wouldn't?
Yeah,
No,
they expect me
exactly.
to be throwing it down
Right.
hard.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a disappointment. I'm afraid. But Yeah, no, I think that's it. There's there are some people who want to start a fight with me because they want to have
Really?
a little bit. Sometimes I've met that in a bar at night.
Right.
They'll sort of bring it. They'll come up and be like, "Come on, then, if you think you're all that." And I'm like, "I really don't."
I'm an actor.
Yeah, I'm just pretending.
It's only it's just pretend.
Yeah.
And then you smash them in the face.
It's all part of Kelly Reilly's
escalated.
World of Adventure. Okay, listen, thank you so much. Dutton Ranch is a world of adventure, just like Yellowstone, premiering globally on Paramount Plus on Friday, the 15th of May. That's tomorrow with 2 episodes. This time, they're taking on Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Hauser, Kelly Reilly.
Thank you.
Radio X.